What's going on, you XCOM freaks? Johnny5 Alive here, and we're back with some more XCOM2 mod reviews. And in this episode, we are going to be reviewing two mods from AlexF. So stay tuned and let's check it out. Alright, so the first mod we're going to be going over today is Show Enemies on Mission Planning by AlexF on both the Steam and Nexus Mod pages. This mod is just a simple quality of life helpful mod, and if we go into game here we can check it out real quick, and here it is. Before you launch a mission, it says the enemy types right here. Normally when you go up to the map and you go click on a mission, it says the enemy types up here, but now when you go to assemble your team, you're kind of like, what was I up against again? And now when you're assembling your team, you can kind of look right here, it pops up. Okay, this is what I'm up against, so I'm probably gonna need some, some EMP rounds, and I'm gonna need, whatever you're wanting to use to counter these enemy types. This is a really helpful mod, just a nice little quality of life mod. Again, that is Show Enemies on Mission Planning by AlexF. Come over him, give him a thumbs up. If you're on Nexus, give him an endorsement. The links will be down in the description below. So the next mod by AlexF is going to be the Tech Tree. This is super awesome, and it can be found on both Steam and the Nexus pages. Come over here, give this guy a rating, give him an endorsement, because you're going to love this mod. So let's jump into XCOM and check it out. Alright, so when you jump into XCOM and you come to your little base of operations here, you're going to notice in the bottom left hand corner there's a new button called the Tech Tree. If you open this bad boy up, look at this. This is absolutely amazing work by AlexF here. This is something I wish was in XCOM 1. This is something that just bugged me when I was doing my playthroughs in both XCOM 1 and 2. I was like, when I was playing XCOM 1 and 2, sometimes I'd find myself going, how do I get an Elerium conduit again? How do I get a psionic gate? How do I get warden armor? And this is how you get it, and it's pretty easy to read. I mean, if you want to get an Elerium conduit, you're gonna have to have a certain amount of Elerium. You're gonna have to, I believe you can get Elerium. It's showing you can get it from gauze weapons, and you can also get it from plated armor. You're gonna have to make these connections. So I mean, an easier one is like a shredder gun or a flamethrower. How do you get that? You're gonna need experimental heavy weapons. You're gonna have to have the exosuit researched, and that all comes from plated armor and hybrid materials researches. So he's got all the stuff color coded with a legend on the side. So research is in green, staff and facilities in red, upgrades are in yellow, and so on. So it's all really easy to read. So if you're trying to figure out how you make this smoke bomb, it kind of gives you all the prerequisites and where you're gonna have to start. You're gonna need the proving ground. That's the big thing. It means you're gonna have to research the advanced officer auto spy and the alien biotech. So this is really good when you're doing a new playthrough or you're playing on a harder difficulty. You're kind of thinking to yourself, all right, what does the mutant auto spy give me again? And it's really hard, and you're like, oh, it gives me advanced grenade launcher. Okay, well maybe I don't need that, but maybe the proving ground is going to be the most important. So out of the three, I'd say the advanced officer auto spy is going to be the highest priority of research. So this is like just amazing, and on top of that he gives you some nice information on the right hand side here. I really like what he did with the armor and stuff. When I first started playing the game on my first blind run through, I didn't know exactly what the spider suit was going to give me and the wrath suit and whatnot, so I just kind of crafted them all and then ended up not using a couple of them. And here this is really helpful because you can go, okay, well maybe I need more utilities on a certain character because he's a specialist. Well, then you're going to probably want to create some warden armor or predator armor and stuff like that. So this is really helpful stuff. I think it's just a nice addition to what he has already done here. And then he's got like weapon rounds, weapon upgrades, miscellaneous. So you're like, what does the scope do again? Oh right, yeah, it gives me aim, and you can look at it all right here, and then how you get to it and how you unlock it. So this is a really well done mod in my opinion. It's really great. I highly recommend it. Again guys, that is the Tech Tree by AlexF, and it can be found on both Steam and Nexus. Make sure to come over, rate this guy, and drop him an endorsement. And that's going to do it for this episode of modding. I'm Johnny5 Alive. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next mod video.